just no go buy me some crazy.
I'm a monster movie fan. What in the back of the theater, sitting side by side. I'm a horror picture afraid. Yeah, she'll be mine on mine when they turn on the light.
Dracula and Frankenstein appears on the screen, together with the meanest creatures you ever see. Gently I put my hand in her lap. She leaves me with a broken nose from a solid glass slab.
I'm a monster movie fan. What in the back of the theater, sitting side by side. I'm a horror picture afraid. Well, she'll be mine on mine when they turn on the light. I'm a monster movie fan. Well, in the back of the theater, sitting side by side. I'm a horror picture afraid. Yeah, she'll be mine on mine when they turn on the light.
The same thing happens to me every time. Just trying to be nice to that Saturday crime.
Another date, another week, man, oh man.
I just can't help it, I'm a monster movie fan.
I'm a monster movie fan. Well, in the back of the theater, sitting side by side. I'm a horror picture afraid. Yeah, she'll be mine on mine when they turn on the light. I'm a monster movie fan. Well, in the back of the theater, sitting side by side. I'm a horror picture afraid. Yeah, she'll be mine on mine when they turn off the light.
Rebel Songs Podcast, episode 90. How fitting was that fucking song? That was Necromantics with Monster Movie Fan. Welcome to Rebel Songs Podcast Halloween 2014, Part 3. I'm going to try to get a Part 4 in there before Halloween or on Halloween, because I only do have one day left. I'm going to tell you near the end of this episode my favorite horror flick that I found this year. absolutely amazing and a must watch. I was blown away. But you're gonna have to wait for that one. I wanted to share a few Halloween stories from my childhood that stand out in my mind. Like last time I told you about the Critters movies and renting videos. That wasn't exactly Halloween, but for me and people like me, Halloween lasts all year round. This time my story is about my mom. Next time though, I'm going to tell you a story about my dad and his rules for trick-or-treating. But today it is about the lady who scared the fuck out of me all the time, my mom. I remember gathering around my whole family, me, my mom, my dad, my brother, when there would be a movie on TV. Because back then, in those days, you didn't have Netflix and all this shit. And so you had to watch that shit when it was actually on TV. And suffer through all the commercials. It was super close to Halloween, and I was really young. I can't remember how old. We were watching Mr. Boogedy, a movie from 1986. It's a so-called family horror type movie. I don't know. I haven't seen it since. So don't go and let your kids watch this without actually watching it. But I think it is kid-friendly. I'm actually going to look this up and try to buy this movie. I'll link to where you can grab this if it's still available. It's kind of weird that I remember this so clearly. If it is kid friendly, it's sure to be a fucking good time. What 80 movie isn't? Anyway, I'm totally into this movie. I don't realize my mom got up and has been gone for a while, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a witch with a hat, hair, fingers, nose, black dress, and all comes running out at us and starts chasing me and my brother around the house, laughing like a crazy bitch. I was seriously scared for my life. And the way our house was, you could literally run around the house. The living room was connected to the dining room, that connected to a hallway that led back to the living room. I literally ran for my life. I ran in circles for my life. I was so terrified. Man, was I pissed when I realized it was her, but she did a very good job. I still have most of that costume somewhere in a box. And to this day, that lady will jump out from places and try to scare you. Anyway, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have such great Halloween costumes growing up either. She grew up poor as fuck and learned how to sew all her own clothes, so she got really fucking good at making Halloween costumes. So I always had really badass costumes, even though we were poor. All handmade, original, like, good shit. I'll maybe post some pictures, if I can find any. So, good fucking times. She made me one time a Warriors vest, just like the movie The Warriors, that I start every normal episode off with. I still have it. I should wear it in public more often, but most people really don't know what it is. When I went out for Halloween as one of the Warriors, and like 3 people literally were so excited and were screaming quotes from the movies at me. I think that was probably the best costume I ever had. Anyways, I'm gonna talk about a movie. It's called Where, and it's W-E-R. At first I was like, what could this possibly be about? It's from 2013. Wasn't crazy about the way this was shot. Like the camera was being held the whole time. Kind of like Blair Witch, but not as bad. It didn't make me as nauseous, but it kind of like went from one person to the next. I'm not, a pro, so I don't know what the fuck kind of shooting that is. I don't know technical terms. It's been a while since I've watched a werewolf movie, and this is a really good modern version. Definitely not your typical werewolf stuff here. Keeping it fresh. Graphics are not the best, but there's some good werewolfing going on, man. It took off a little slow. I got excited about this, and it kind of re-sparked my love for werewolf movies. I like that they didn't completely cover the werewolf up with fur or change his body all that much, because CGI has really been pissing me off lately. The last half hour of this film gets really fucking good. If you're looking for a new approach on werewolves, after Twilight kind of destroyed them, check this out. I'd recommend it for every horror fan. Anyways, I did enough talking, so let's get to some more music.
For the world and our business. It's murder then.
Then murder it is.
It's in God's hands now.
It's a full moon. Beware the moon. And stick to the road. Ooh.
Wasn't a man. It was an animal. A big wolf or something. A rabbit mouth.
Good boy. Come on, Jack. Walk away.
The power of darkness? It's all through. Take your life, David. Kill yourself. Jack was torn apart. I saw it. A man can't do that to someone with his bare hands.
Beware That's when I met Vampire Mary. When I looked around, I was flat on the ground with a big black thing above me. Are we gonna get wet or you'll end up dead? She said, now do you love me? Lips are blue, eyes are red, a life like gurgling water. But I can't resist that passionate kiss. I'm in love with Dracula's daughter. But she gave me a peck that left me wreck and said it'll settle at ease. And after that we'll go meet the old bat. You must come and see my daddy. When we climbed the tree and I says, can we please pardon my intrusion? But he gave me a grin and said, my, you're thin. You could do with a blood transfusion. Lips are blue, eyes are red, a life like gurgling water. But I can't resist that passionate kiss. I'm in love with Dracula's daughter. We were wed in June neath the yellow moon, and we danced around the campfire. Says Mary to me, when the clock strikes 3, you're a genuine grade A vampire. Now hear me alright, if you're out at night, run as fast as your legs will let you. Cause if you don't run, I'm telling you son, Mary and I will get you. Lips are blue, eyes are red, a life like gurgling water. But I can't resist that passionate kiss. I'm in love with Dracula's daughter. With Dracula's daughter. With Dracula's daughter. Of London late at night. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper, with a little black bag that's oh so tight. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper, he's got a big black cloak hanging down his back. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper, that's one big cat I just hate to fight. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper, well he walks down the street and every girl he meets he says, your name Mary Blige. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper, the Ripper, Jack the Ripper. When he walks down the street, he's never far behind. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper, with his little black bag and his one-track mind. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper, well he really catches up when the lights go down. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper, 'cause that's the time he starts his dirty shopping around. Says your name is Mary Blige. Well, the streets of London can never be safe. The river, Jack the Ripper. Whenever Jack the Ripper ever shows his face. The river, Jack the Ripper. So you pretty little girlies taking my advice. The river, Jack the Ripper. And don't walk the streets of London late at night. The river, Jack the Ripper. Well, he walks down the street and every gal he meets he says, "Is your name Mary Kelly?" The river, Jack the Ripper. You can't get a gun for me. Jack the Ripper.
That was The Crewman with Beware the Moon, Evil Devil with Devil Crew, and two awesome songs from the Sharks, Dracula's Daughter and Jack the Ripper. Those two are probably my favorite that I've played so far, I think. Alright, I'm going to talk about a zombie movie from 1980. This is just a random thought I had while I was watching the movie. Why does every 80s living room look like there should be a pile of cocaine all over the coffee table? I don't know why, it just reminds me of that. And I'm sure my living room in the 80s looked like fucking like that too. I only have one word for this movie. It's called Zombie Holocaust. One word, 4 syllables, ridiculous. This is an Italian quote unquote zombie movie. It's more about cannibalism, but whatever. There are various different film titles from different countries that would have actually served this movie better. You can look that up on imdb.com. This is hilariously bad, but I'm kind of in love with it. So, I mean, since it's an 80s film, it's 1980, so it still has that 70s horror feel going on, but some good 80s type gore. This gave me some laughs, I have to admit. This should have won an award for the worst bullet wounds ever in a movie and the worst zombie makeup ever. And when I say ever, I mean ever. Lots of naked lady parts for you perverts out there. This is like Indiana Jones meets a lot of nonsense, meets some zombies, plus a mad doctor. This shit is all over the map. But I had a couple of good scalpings that I enjoyed. The zombies don't eat people. The people eat people. That should have been the fucking tagline instead of fucking whatever it is. Sometimes the zombies are slow. Sometimes they like know kung fu and can run. It's really fucking weird. If you're into like really obscure bad zombie flicks, this is probably for you. If you're looking to be entertained in a dumb kind of way, this is definitely for you. So I guess that's all I have to say. This one is the kind of movie you have to check out for yourself.
Coming back to daylight, the shadows fade away. Morning sun tortures me, welcome reality. Flesh and blood all over me, don't know what I have done. Could it be I get on one? Recalling violent pictures, hard to understand. Cat bodies all around me, a skull in one hand. When I take a look inside, I chop their only wings. Did I eat a liquid brain? I was always wondering about me. Now I know it is reality. Killing is my obsession. Never thought before. I'm a psychotic killer. Nothing less and nothing more. Working hard every day does not affect my mind. Normal life feels like a gun, I stand this daily fight. Late in the day I feel force controlling my blue brain. Could it be I am insane? Squeezing out my way to die is what I really like. Seeing people dying is my personal delight. My elixir is pain, I bring you fear and hate. Come to me, don't hesitate. was always wondering about me. Now I know it is reality. Killing is my obsession. Never thought before. I'm psychotic killer. Nothing less and nothing more. That's good for me, they say. All the daily therapies wasted time for me. The only good thing for the world being locked away. I cannot find it every day. Since I live, I've been observed by all you people here. Voices always telling me to work against my fear. The only thing that I can do to make my world go round is killing like a human bloodhound. I was always wondering about me. Now I know it is reality. Killing is my obsession. Never thought before. I'm psychotic killer. Nothing less and nothing. I was always wondering about me. Now I know it is reality. Killing is my obsession. Never thought before. I'm psychotic killer. Nothing less and nothing more.
Yeah, get it together, Ann.
You've been doing some witchcraft. Casting your evil spells. No use trying to hide it. Honey, I know damn well. Took a vow of fortune that you can't get up from hell. No use trying to hide it. Honey, I know damn well. Rock! Use no more no witchcraft, 'cause it won't do you no good. Never ever love you the way I think I should. Love another and she ain't treating me like you. So go find someone else to practice your voodoo. Sacrifice, it's gonna get you nowhere. Just take my advice. Go to church on Sundays and put your hair in curls. Then you can act normal like all the other girls. Rock!
No, sexy panda. Ain't gonna find the song.
That first song we heard was Pox with Psychotic Killer, Breakout, Witchcraft, two songs from Demented Argot, Nuke Mutants, and Holy Hackjack, and the Lucky Devils with Nightmares. I should have played that Nuke Mutants song after my Class of Nukem High review. That would have been smart. The next episode, if I get it out on time, I'm going to have kind of some themes going on in that one, so hopefully I get it out before Halloween or on Halloween, but what the fuck ever. We like shit like this anyways all year round, so I'm going to talk about another movie that was kind of random that I found it. It's called 13 Sins from 2014. Oh, dear Mr. Ron Perlman, do you have to play a cop in every fucking movie you're in, or does it just seem like he does? I don't know. You might know him as Hellboy. For a movie I've never heard of before, its DVD release, this has some bigger names in this movie. Not really fucking worth mentioning besides badass Ron Perlman. He was in another horror movie that I watched not too long ago, but the name really does not come to mind. He was a sheriff in a small town of that one too. If I kind of keep trying to think about what movie that is, my head's gonna fucking explode. Okay, 13 Sins definitely has its own thing going on here. A game where you get money, first off, for swallowing a fly. 3,000 bucks. I'd do that shit. No problem. But it gets deeper and deeper and freakier as the game continues. There are some pretty good twists and turns, and it gets more interesting as the story plays out. But something kept nagging at me, and I really couldn't put my finger on it, and then it came to me. This shit reminds me of Saw, but without the super intense gory parts. So I Googled this movie, and I was thinking that there might be a connection somewhere to this movie and Saw. A writer, a producer, whatever. Nope, none whatsoever. It just kind of has that Saw feel to it. It had a really nice, unexpected twist near the end that I really... It tied the movie together pretty good. I was actually biting my nails there for a minute, and I don't ever do that. Overall, I'd give this a 7 out of 10. IMDb gives it a 6.2, so it's close enough. The tagline for this movie is, "You don't play the game plays you." That reminds me of that fucking... those hilarious Russian jokes.
Cool. Fast has to live, too young to die. He's the one I idolize. If you want me to idolize, well, I can't be somebody I despise. Come on guys, grease up them quips if you want to be a good looking stick. But Jimmy said to Norma Jean, well, you could have been a beauty queen, but you won't be much of a rave. You ain't pretty in your grave. If you want me to idolize, well, it can't be somebody I despise. Come on girls, get your makeup on good. It don't matter that you want food. Well, we should have died in 1957. Well, I could have been hillbilly heaven. But Junior went and got it right. I must have had one rainy night. If you want me to idolize, well, it can't be somebody I despise. Come on girls, get on them stockings if you wanna look good in them coffins. Well, hey, Cochran took 3 steps to heaven when a lamppost head on. Well, live fast, honey, don't be a fool. It's the only way to have a corpse that looks cool. If you want me to idolize, well, it can't be somebody I despise. Come on guys, grease up them quips if you wanna be a good looking stiff. Drop dead gorgeous. Knock 'em dead.
suffocate me in my sleep. Anguish lies beneath my bed. All my babies lying dead. Murray, mother, I'm so young. Let me reach my only one. Pray to God like lamb you will be brave. And love you from the cradle to the grave. My kindred break or bend, breathing fire to be planned. Don't believe the words I say. 9 babies in the grave. Tell your children of love. Let their gift come from above. My head is so diseased inside. Tell your children run and hide. I pray to God like lamb you will be brave. I love you from the cradle to the grave. To the I pray to God like lamb you will be brave. I love you from the cradle to the grave.
Okay, that was the English Dogs with Planet of the Living Dead, Kill Van Helsing with The Corpse is Cool, Padded Cell, Area 51, Mr. Bad Wrench with From the Cradle to the Grave. This next movie I'm going to talk about, I kind of have mixed feelings for it. It's called The Monkey's Paw. It came out in 2013, and I swear to God, this concept has been done before. A monkey's paw that grants wishes, and those wishes turn to shit really quick. I just can't remember what movie that was, and maybe it wasn't the main focus in this movie, but it was definitely in a movie that I've seen before. I think in this movie, God, in the movie I can't remember, every time they made a wish, like the monkey paw like kind of dried up, or it was dry and it would like clench its fist. It would open and shut. If you know what the fuck I'm talking about, please let me know. There is another movie called Monkey's Paw from 2010. Same concept and a better rating on IMDb. So the theme of all these movies would be careful what you fucking wish for, I guess. Because sometimes that shit comes true. Or that shit never turns out the way it's supposed to. Or maybe just don't fucking wish for shit with a monkey's paw because it's bad fucking news. I fell asleep for about 10 minutes of this movie. I didn't miss much while I was snoozing, but I woke up just in time to see someone's head get sliced off with a machete. That was a bonus. This shit started off a little slow, but it picked up its pace. I'm not upset that I wasted my time watching this bad boy. It had its ups and downs. You have to remember, I ain't too fucking scared of anything, except for needles. So movies like this don't faze me. I can go either way on this one. If you have time to watch a horror movie, it's not gonna totally blow your fucking mind. You should probably check this out. I'll agree with IMDb.com and give it a 4.5 out of 10, even though I don't always agree with them. I think people on there can be a little harsh, but I know real horror fans will just about watch anything.
Well, let me tell you about a girl I know. She's my baby and I love her so. Well, every evening when the sun goes down, that's when I know she'll be coming around. She's got long black hair and a big blue eyes, wide red mouth that'll tell you lies. Teeth is sharp as got no knife. One of these days she's gonna take my life. Daytime, I walk in a tree. I feel my body fall apart at the seams. She needs a regal from the blood that she takes. A bad addiction that I just can't shake. She got long black hair and a big blue eyes, wide red mouth that'll tell you lies. Teeth is sharp as a cutthroat knife. One of these days she's gonna take my life. When she speaks, she keeps the things that she lets her keep. I like to thank from all the love that she's had. She's a real bad girl, she drives me mad. She's got long black hair and a big blue eyes, wide red mouth that'll tell you lies. Teeth is sharp as a cutthroat knife. One of these days she's gonna take my life.
Dad, you're gonna wear all the badges. Please, take that plastic bag away from my dog. Just put that tiger's head under the clothes horse. Why does Mum smoke a pipe? Put any more injections in my head. Shakespeare had meant it to be funny. He would put a joke in. You're like an anchor around his neck. No milk today. I'm bleeding.
Good shit. That was Phantom Cowboys with Transylvanian Girl. The Coffin Nails with Skeleton, Swamp Kitty in a Casket, Zombie Wannabe, The Meteors, Graveyard Stomp, The Men from Uncle Bad Trip. Okay, last but not least, I hope you can't hear all that noise going on in the background. Last but not least is my favorite movie that I discovered in this whole year. It's called Found, and it came out in 2012, and I believe it has just been released on DVD. Not 100% sure of that, but one thing I am 100% sure of is that this movie is fucking badass. Super original, great fucking music, great fucking visuals. It won all kinds of shit in various film festivals. Amazing. Let me do a little bit of describing, but this really needs none. If you trust me, you'll go and fucking grab this movie. Okay, the first words that were said in this movie made me look up from what I was writing in my notebook. I suddenly knew this movie was gonna be fucking awesome. It grabs your attention right off the bat. 12-year-old kid has a Without Warning poster on his wall, a horror movie from 1980, and you will notice all kinds of cool shit in these kids' rooms. Classic horror movies, classic horror references everywhere. This movie itself, I think, could be considered a classic in its own right. I don't know why, I've never heard of this movie before, and I don't know why no one's ever told me about it. That's why I'm telling you about it right now. Holy fuck, I was literally grossed out. There are some really gory parts and some really gross sexual things, so no kids should be watching this. It's a whole lot more than just a slasher or horror movie. It takes you all over the place emotionally, and it has a really good kind of backstory going on, honestly, like no other movie I've ever seen before. This is the kind of movie I can watch more than once, and I rarely ever do that. I encourage you to watch it, or at least look it up. I'll have the links on rebelsongspodcast.com and links to everything else on there. Alright, that's the end of this episode. Stay spooky, you fucks.